Today we'll be talking about song number 3 from the Kingdom rock opera, The Bride, the Journey, and the Union. Now, the bridegroom gives his bride some instructions on how to learn to hear and how to be able to see by revelation so she can participate in bringing his kingdom in this earth.
Welcome to From the Coming Kingdom, messages from the Father's heart.
Greg, thank you for being here today and taking us through this journey of this rock opera that the Lord has given you. And today we're going to talk about song number 3, and it's called Anyman. But it's got an interesting subtitle, Joint Supply.
Well, this is an old song, one of those that I had filed away and I'd forgotten about, really. And one of the brothers brought it out, and I listened to it, and I said, wow, I could see how that can really fit in. And I noticed the subtitle, Joint Supply, and I had to think about it for a while to remember why I wrote it down as a subtitle. But it really is talking about the participation part that we have to learn that we are part of. And this is, in this third song, this is the bridegroom stepping up, and after he had on the second track talked about the overview of why we're in this condition, here on the third track he steps up and the bridegroom says, here's more about how you can learn to listen and hear, and here's more about how you learn to see by revelation. And that's really a very important part. Jesus spent quite a bit of time, if you go back and read the Gospels, trying to teach his disciples about how to learn to listen and about how to learn to see. And when we do that, then the song talks about that your Father's going to see that, and then he's going to grant to you the revelation and the understanding that you need. And the end result is, through that joint supply of his Spirit working through us, we are participating in bringing his kingdom in this earth.
All right, Greg, I noticed that you've got a scripture reference here, too, of Matthew 9:20.
That's a beautiful picture there. That's the woman who had the issue of blood for 12 years. And it tells a story about her, and she had spent all of her money on doctors trying to find someone that could fix her or heal her of her wound, of her problem. And she was desperate. So she got to the point where she was saying in her heart, if this Jesus, I understand he can heal, and I'm going to latch on to him if there's any way possible. If I could only touch the hem of his garment, then I'm going to get healed. Well, he never saw her. She never went to him and talked to him. She pushed her way through the crowd and reached out just enough to grab the edge of his garment. And he turned around and he says, who touched me? What a powerful story. But it was because of the desire and the frustration in her heart and the desperation that had developed in her to reach out to God and say, you are my only hope. It's just like this record starts out with the bride crying out and saying, we can't fix this. You're the only one that can. So that's part of what this song is all about.
But Jesus turned around and said, because of your faith, you're healed.
Yeah.
And that was part of her going through the crowd and just saying, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed.
She received what she went for and what she believed for.
That's beautiful.
So that's the lesson that the bridegroom is pointing out here for all of us. If we want to learn how to be used by God, we got to learn how to receive from God so that we can share and give to the masses that so desperately need it.
All right, and one other scripture you've got here is Matthew 10:27.
Yeah, and that's where Jesus talks about being able to communicate what we hear in our spirit. You know, we're learning to hear within. We're learning to see within. And here he's saying that which is spoken and whispered into your ear, you know, in the still of night when you are seeking. The things which you hear, you shall proclaim upon the housetops. In plain sight is the way the lyric reads. And he's just saying, I'm giving you this insight, this revelation, this understanding for you to share with anyone who has ears to hear.
Well, we're going to listen to a little portion of this song, Greg. But first, I want to remind everyone that there are links in the description for the lyric video for this song and also lyric videos for all of the songs so far on this The Bride, the Journey, the Union, and the previous CD, Out from the Land of What Ought Not to Be into the Land of What Was Meant to Be. There's also links where you can download or buy your very own copy. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
If any man shall come, seeking to like him become, and will humble himself and pray, well, my Father he shall see and open mysteries to thee, and greater works than these shall be done. If any man shall come, broken in spirit, to this one, saying, if I could only touch the hem of his garment, well, my Father he shall see and open mysteries to thee, and greater works than these shall be done. So let the one who can hear it, Lord, speak your word to us now. And if anyone can see it, Lord, give us revelation now. Give us words so we can speak it, to bring your life to those who need it, to bring your kingdom to this earth through us.